TikTok Tuesday. I want to share with you, Tuesday. Gotta get them views, TikTok Tuesday.
So the only time I've ever experienced it getting pruny is if I'm in drag and I'm tucked and like it's trapped in the duct tape and sweat for too long. Ugh. Um, so erections are caused by blood flow. So if there's more blood flow to the area, for example, if you're more happy, it's gonna be larger. So many questions. You can pause now to read this if you'd like. So here's the thing. I have a pretty bad gag reflex too, and I'm really picky about the textures of certain things. My advice to you is to treat it like a shot. When you know he's about to, boom, just aim it towards the back of your throat. So it'll go right down your throat. It's not going to touch your mouth. You're not really going to taste it. Just pretend it's a shot of really bad vodka from when you were 14. Also, his diet is going to affect the way it tastes. So if he eats a lot of like processed, greasy, fatty food, it's going to be bad. If he smokes, it's going to be bad. Typically, if they eat better things, like pineapple juice actually works, fruits, veggies, makes it taste better. But you're probably not going to vomit, I don't think. It's probably not that intense. Also, sometimes it can be kind of hot if you just let it sort of go in your mouth and then fall back on the thing. That's kind of hot. Some guys might be into it. It's like a porn situation. Um, or if you don't like to swallow, don't do it. You don't have to. Okay, Ralph, so somebody sent me a whole list of questions. I'm going to try to get through them all in 60 seconds. I don't know, it's a lot. So the first one, dimensional pressure about penis size. Yes, I think there is some societal pressure. I think it's mostly more common in heterosexual world than gay world, though. Um, how do you properly clean a penis? With soap, like you would any other part of your body. If one isn't circumcised, they feel pressure. I'm circumcised, so I can't necessarily say, but I'm going to say yes because there's a lot of stupid stigma revolving around uncircumcised penis. Does it hurt to tuck? Yes. Do you ever dance around naked and swing it? I have before, I guess. Does it get caught in the zippers? It's never happened to me, and the balls are more sensitive than the rest of it. Yes, you could punch me in the dick. It's not really going to hurt, but if you punch me in the balls, I'll probably cry. Hey, this is a good question. The answer kind of just varies person to person. Different people prefer different things. Their preferences or anatomy, whatever. Technically speaking, the national average in the United States is just barely over 5 inches, and then it varies slightly from country to country. So I guess if the average is a little over 5, then I would assume anything below that would be considered small, but it really just depends. We put way too much pressure and importance on penis size when really it doesn't matter as far as terms of pleasure, or especially in the grand scheme of relationships, it's really unimportant. But I don't know, I hope this answers your question. Okay, so I got a DM on Instagram. Somebody was asking me some bottoming advice. You said that you can't really buy anything. I'm assuming it's because you still live with your parents. So things you could use around the house, you could use a water bottle. If you're just looking for something to douche with, there are some pretty in-depth YouTube tutorials that will tell you how to do it. Also, just a word of caution, some doctors would argue that doing that is dangerous and not necessary for the act. A lot of people I know also argue that and don't do it. It's not really as necessary as people like to make you think it is. Also, the deed that you are getting ready to do with someone is just all about open communication and trust. So if you don't trust this person, don't do it. Because I understand that you want to be clean and ready, but also we have to know the expectations of what you're doing and that accidents may happen. And if somebody can't accept that, you shouldn't be doing this with them. Um, firstly, the national average for the US is just barely above 5 inches. And then, aside from that, in my experience, 75 to 80% of them are below 7 inches, and then maybe 15 to 20% are 7 to 8 inches, and then above 8 inches is like, I don't know, 5%, 3%. Not a huge number of them. Lots of people like to think they're more common than they are.